Hey guys, this is Scott with the No Budget Homestead, and I got little man here with me, and this is our 2-year anniversary. Yeah, high five. Yeah. Oh, he almost made it. He almost made it to the ground. All right, guys. Just so I don't forget anything, we do have a copy of the questions and everything that everyone sent to us. You guys have been awesome in sending them to us and everything. I think we probably got about 15 to 20 of them and everything. So we just want to thank you so much for all your participation in this. We're blessed and everything. Little man's just kind of flipping through it all right there. But first of all, for a lot of our new subscribers, you may not know exactly what No Budget Homestead is. Basically, we are No Budget Homestead. We're on an acre of land in a very beautiful wooded area out here in the countryside in central Alabama. And the reason why we chose No Budget Homestead is because, why?
We have no budget.
We have no budget, which means we don't have a lot of money. So we're trying to do everything on the cheap. Okay? So, but we got some special thanks we want to say first. We have right here, we just got yesterday, actually not yesterday, but on Friday night we picked up, we got a message from one of our subscribers, Tim at Comfortably Roughing It. He said he was sending us a package for our 2-year anniversary, and that was a shock. I mean, nobody's ever really done that for us before, so we didn't know what it was till we got it, but it turned out it is a Dietz 2000 Millennium Lantern Cooker, and it's a beautiful lantern, and it comes with the cookware, okay, and you take this top off, put that on top and everything, and as it's, of course, you got light, the heat will also cook. You can cook food, and what's kind of neat is you got a little bowl here, and get like a little pan, the little lid. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, it's the nicest thing we got. Let me see here, little man. Okay, yeah. But we want to say thank you very much, Tim. What do you want to say to Tim?
Thanks.
Thanks, Tim. We really appreciate it. You didn't have to do it, but we are blessed, and thank you so much. What was that?
It'll be good when we go camping.
That's right. It's going to be great when we go camping, or if we have power outage or something like that. So thank you, Tim. And we also want to do a quick little shout out to Yankee Outdoor Adventures. Yankee, you're the man. And Greg Carter Outdoors. Greg, you also the man. So you the man. For actually promoting our 2-year anniversary so much and everything. We thank you so much for all that you do. So all right, now anyways, you know, let's go ahead and jump into the questions. What do you say? Okay?
Alright.
Okay, well, I'm going to flip over here to the page with the questions. And first of all, we're going to start off with Comfortably Roughing It. And we're going to put their comments, little clips up here also. But he had 2 questions for us. He first said, do you have any tips or ideas on creating a functioning homestead in a suburban neighborhood or major city? Well, I kind of answered it a little bit for him, but the tips I would give, I mean, granted, you probably can't have any livestock or anything, but you guys could get into canning, you know, saving and storing water and food and everything, finding ways to save money, and things like that. Other than that, I mean, if you're allowed to have certain types of livestock, that'd be great. But most apartment complexes and many suburbs or HOAs probably won't allow you to have something like that. But you could also do container gardening, no matter where you are also. He also said, if cost wasn't an issue, what one thing would you do on your homestead as soon as possible? Well, that's an easy one. Okay, what I would like to do is get a shed built, because I have a bunch of stuff sitting out in the open and everything, covered with tarps and everything, and I really need to get it in the shed. But the shed we got is only about 8 by 10, so it's very small, and a lot of this stuff came out of a 12 by 20. So I do have plans for a 12 by 20 shed. We just haven't been able to raise the money yet, so we're still saving for that. All right, now on to escaping the matrix for good. My buddy Gary over there in the UK. You want to do that one? All right, so which one are you going to do first? A, B, or C under escaping the matrix for good?
A.
Okay, go ahead. Read it out loud and then answer it.
It's 2. Escaping the matrix for good as A. What money-saving homestead projects will you be doing in the distant future?
Well, good question, Gary. From escaping the matrix for good. Some of the money-saving projects is we have a little carport here, and you guys may have seen some of the later videos of the property when I gave a tour of the property. I'm going to enclose that, and I've gotten a bunch of plywood from a friend for nothing. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Josh. You're a rock. So that's one of the things that we'll do. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah. B. Would you consider renewable free energy?
And would I consider renewable free energy? Yeah, that's what the No Budget Homestead's all about. Free, as much as possible. Here in central Alabama, we could do solar, although we got a lot of trees around the house and everything, so not sure how well it is. I may do it from my shed, and maybe some lighting here for the chicken coop in the future. I do want to investigate drilling a well for water, because there's a lot of water in central Alabama underneath the ground here, so I would like to see about that.
We used to live close to the lake, well, in our new homestead, the river's just a few hundred feet down that way.
That way?
That way.
Okay. All right, you want to read the second one? Or the third one, I'm sorry.
C. Do you consider your home as a final resting place with no more moving home again?
Well, would I consider this my final resting place, or the house I'm going to die in? You know, I don't know. Part of me says no, because I would like something bigger property-wise, not house-wise. I like the size of the house and everything. But right now, at least for the next 5 years, this is going to be home, maybe even longer, who knows. Because in about 5 years, little man's going to be finishing up high school and going to college. So we'll see what happens. Of course, if he's going to college, I won't be able to afford to move anyways. So, all right, Lana Lewis asked, how you keep and welcome Christ Jesus in your days. And the second one's kind of also related, so I'll answer it all together as one. So how do you keep and welcome Christ Jesus into your days, and how do you share his saving grace in your community? Very good question, Lana. A lot of things that I do Bible study.
Devotionals.
I do devotionals every day, of course. I do a Bible study. I'm doing a Bible study now called Every Book in the Bible. And it's actually an older study series from actually the late 30s. That some friends let me borrow their books and doing studying, and it takes each book of the Bible and breaks down each chapter as a study and everything. So I'm doing that, do a lot of devotionals, and also how do we share in our community. I do quite a few things. I lead a Sunday school class. We also have some outreach ministries, like I do a lot of the I have like a, I want to say financial ministry, but not really. I mean, I lead Dave Ramsey classes at our church and everything to help Christians and anyone else in the community learn more about their finances, about getting debt free and controlling their finances. So, very good question, Lon. I really appreciate that. Okay, you got it? Okay, can you say number 4, that guy's name?
A band Zero asked, "Hey, what made you think up of the idea to start a channel?"
Well, I used to really enjoy watching Wrangler Star a few years back. I mean, I still occasionally watch them and everything, but I really enjoy watching Wrangler Star. And I was thinking about going into homesteading to save money and everything. Yeah, the clouds just moved behind the sun. I mean, away from the sun, so we got a lot more sunlight coming down right now. But I just thought it would be kind of a neat idea, and also help me build a community of people, like-minded people that could help me, and in return I could help them. So what's the second one say, or can you read it?
B, besides your own, which is your favorite YouTube channel / YouTuber?
What is my favorite YouTube channel or YouTuber? Wow, there are so many, okay? And I know some of you out there are sitting there going, say my channel, say my channel. But I'm going to say I have a very eclectic taste in channels and everything. And I love watching all the ones about outdoors adventures and everything. And I hate to name just a few because there are so many that I really like. But this all started with Wrangler Star's channel, and I was a subscriber of his when he was just in, I think, about 300-400 subscribers. Now he's over 800,000. Wow, he's just taken off and everything. Yeah, everyone I'm subscribed to I really like, and even some that I haven't had a chance to subscribe to yet, I really like also. But I'm not going to do that.
I like one.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite's Team Edge. You probably haven't heard of them, but they do like crazy challenges and stuff, and they're really funny.
That was Team Edge that he really likes. Okay, on to the next one. C.
What are your goals for year 3?
What are the goals for year 3? A couple of you have asked this question. The goals for year 3 are to expand the chicken run and everything.
Get more chickens.
We're going to probably double or triple the size of our flock. There's possibility of meat birds in the future. Getting the shed built. What else was I going to do? I got a lot of trees around here I got to get cut down and everything. I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff, so I'm hoping to take you guys along on all that also. All right, we hit Yankee now. Okay, Yankee Outdoor Adventures. Yankee asked, will little man be a homesteader when he grows up? Would you like to do homesteading, or you got something else in mind right now?
I got 2 things.
2 things. What are those 2 things?
I might do that or play soccer.
Or play soccer. He really wants to play soccer professionally, you know, and he plays a lot of soccer now, so we're hoping that, who knows, maybe he gets a rich and famous soccer player and he take care of Dad on the homestead. Yeah. All right, and he says, will you guys make a video for Yankee's meet and greet? Yes, Yankee, we are. After this video, we're going to start working on that. So by the time you see this video, we would have already hopefully at least filmed most of it, if not all of it, okay? So we're going to be on Yankee's meet and greet, which I believe is on Thursdays on his channel, so keep an eye out for that also. All right, Carl and Dawn Homestead asked, what is it? What do they ask?
Carl and Dawn's Homestead asked, how is Sir Crozilla? Well, we don't have Sir Crozilla anymore. We gave him to a friend.
That's right. When we moved here back in June, we went ahead and gave Sir Crozilla to a friend of ours that raises turkeys and ducks and chickens and hogs and
horses
and mules, and they got dogs, cats, ferrets, all types of animals.
They even have parrot.
They even have a parrot which talks. But we did that because Sir Crozilla, he likes to crow a lot. And in our new neighborhood, there are some people that we met that get up really early in the morning, and we really didn't want to upset our neighbors right after moving. So, but either Sir Crozilla or another roost will come about, probably maybe sometime next year. I don't know yet. We're still kind of working that out, but we'll definitely have more hens. So, but Sir Crozilla, I understand, is doing very well. He's got lots of girls to take care of, not just 4, but he's got probably a couple dozen. So he's doing okay. He's a very tired rooster. All right, you want? I'll tell you what. I'll take Cat Lover. Okay. Cat Lover asked, "Why did you decide to become a homesteader?" Well, I really want us to have a better appreciation for the simple life, doing things yourself, self-sufficiency, growing your own food, raising your own food, and also homesteaders are really focused on saving money. And that's something that, you know, if you ain't got a lot of money, you wouldn't need to save it, and that's what we're trying to do. So that's why. Then he said, what do you and little man like to do on the homestead? What do we like to do on the homestead?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a lot of
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, we do quite a bit with our girls and everything. I don't know if you guys can see Blackie back there. She's in the middle of a molt, so she's not looking too good at all.
Well, at the homestead outside, I like to just watch the chickens and then just run around the neighborhood.
Yeah, he likes getting out and running. All right, number 8.
Okay.
You got it? Okay. Can you pronounce her last name?
8. Margaret Modrowski.
Very good. What did she ask?
Asked 8. How are all the projects coming on your new home?
Good question, Margaret. And hello, I hope everything's going well for you in Florida. But how are all the projects coming on the new home? Well, we got the floor mostly done. Saving up a little bit more money to get some of the trim done and everything. The porch still needs to be kind of screened in, but that's later on down the line. And we got 95% of the painting done. I just got that one hallway that I need to get painted. And other than that, we have a new heat pump that we're going to have to get because the one we got's dying. So that's how the project is going. We're mostly moved in for the most part. We still got boxes everywhere, but we're slowly going through them. So, all right, let's see here. Rick J asked, as a single working parent, what has been your biggest pitfall you have run into since starting your homestead journey? Pitfall, just having the time to do everything that you want to do. It's just amazing how time is just so unavailable, and that's the biggest thing, you know, because taking little man to his soccer practice and stuff, and to school and everything, and then still trying to maintain the homestead and while working a full-time job, it is very difficult. And we're pretty active in our church also, so it's really tough trying to budget the time. So, and then he says, have you ever thought about doing a live stream? And quite a few of you have asked that also. And why we didn't do a live stream for this is because I've never done one, and I hate to screw it up on our 2-year anniversary and, you know, upset all you guys who've done so well for us. But we're going to do a live stream here very soon. I actually talked to Yankee on the phone the other day, and he explained to me better what to do and things to look out for and everything. So look for that, and I'll make sure I have an announcement video out to let you know when we're going to do that, so that we can get together and do it, because I like to do it in the outdoors instead of in a room. We're kind of in a room sometimes, a little cold and everything personal. Out here it's more comfortable and more relaxed. Okay. All right, let's see. You got the next one? Yeah. Okay, what's the next one? Who is it?
Fill off his tree.
Fill off his tree. All right.
Ask A, what type of work do you do?
Well, I am in the information technology business. I mostly deal in hardware and everything, and I work for one of our utilities out here. Yeah, I mean, I've been in IT for about 30 years.
Not hardware. That's hardware.
Well, hardware is like computers and monitors and, you know, stuff like that. Dealing with all that, okay? Not necessarily software programming or anything. Although I do have my degree in programming, but I decided I never wanted to program a computer. No, it's too much. Okay, what's the next one?
B, what type of work have you done in the past?
Well, fill off his tree. I've done quite a bit of different work. Feels good with the breeze, huh? Yep. Some of the work that we've done, or I've done everything from tinting windows. I was a headhunter, not the kind in the jungle or anything, but, you know, for jobs and everything. I've serviced copiers. I've sold real estate in Hawaii for a while. I've been in computer sales. Wow, I've had my own businesses. Used to run a children's bookstore. So I've done many, many different things. Kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. So, but that was a good question, Phil. Thank you. All right, and the last question that we got when we started doing this, I'm sure others have probably sent some in, and I think I saw some just before shooting, but I didn't get a chance to get to them. So I'm sorry, guys. We will definitely do this again, and on the live stream, you can ask us questions also. But Kim and M3 asked, how about discovering more on foraging? Well, I know she came from Greg Carter Outdoor Channel, because Greg's all about the foraging. I've always been very interested in it. Part of me is like really worried about it because, you know, every time you watch somebody, including Greg, sit there and say, oh, this is great or that's great, you know, this plant's good for you for this and everything, there's always that disclaimer about be exactly sure what you're doing, but you're going to die. Well, not like that, but you can get very sick if you eat the wrong thing, especially mushrooms and everything. I'm not even going to get near mushrooms, okay, unless they're in the store. And even then, sometimes you're taking a chance. But well, sometimes they have issues with the people who process the mushrooms and get them to the stores. So, but okay, guys, that's the end of all the questions. I hope we were able to answer them to your satisfaction. Thank you so much for 2 years. What's this?
Where's the meal on that?
Oh, okay. You're gonna go. Little man's gonna go mess with the chickens, give them some more mealworms and everything. But yeah, oh yeah, they get all excited about shaking that bag.
Blackie,
I can't see you, buddy. You're off camera there.
Blackie, she just sprinted for this bag. If you have chickens, they really like these.
Yep.
Mealworms.
All right, guys, just a couple little more housekeeping things that I was just going to kind of end with and everything. Again, about the live stream, we're working on it. I'm hoping to have one here in the next week or so, and I'll make sure I announce it plenty in advance so we can get everyone on board to check it out and everything. It's going to be something new for me, so I apologize in advance for any type of technical difficulties. Also, oh, go ahead. Oh, hold on. Okay, also, you got it? I just want to also let you guys know that some of you don't know, we have an Amazon store. And we do that just kind of help cover some of the costs of things or whatever, and it's mostly all the stuff that I've talked about in different videos and everything. But I need to let you know, I think sometime in mid-October, Amazon's discontinuing the A store, as they call it. So I don't know what's going to happen with it. So up until I think the 15th or 20th or something like that in October, our store will probably go bye-bye and stop working until I can find an alternative. Also, we're on Twitter. I do a lot of tweeting, and on Twitter is more kind of my political opinions and stuff like that. It shouldn't be real shocking to know that I'm a conservative Christian, so I hope I just didn't lose anybody for that. But I am, and I'm very blessed, and I feel that, you know, the good Lord's blessed us so much that I can't be ashamed of it. Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So, thank you. Also, we have a Google Plus page, which I haven't been keeping up with very well, and a website. And our website I haven't really been keeping up with and everything, and you probably heard little man saying the battery's about dead and everything. So hopefully it won't die anytime soon. But on our website, I was trying to do a blog and everything, and I just haven't had time to keep up with it in the last several months. But I am working on it and everything, and I plan on doing more to get our website up and going, to be better, more of a point. I may even do some of the, put that down here, buddy. I may even try and do more with doing something about the Amazon store or something like that. So. But all right, I mean, that is pretty much everything here. I hope this was a good Q&A. Thank you guys so much for supporting us over the years. I mean, we got some wonderful, wonderful subscribers and viewers, and we thank you for all your encouragement and your feedback and your comments and everything. And wow, Tim, you really didn't have to do this. We are so blessed, and I thank you so much for this. This will definitely get used, I tell you that. And wow, thank you. But anyways, y'all have a simply unbelievable day. I have my lovely assistant here modeling this for some reason. I don't know, he doesn't know either. But again, we hope you guys will continue to hang out with us during this adventure as we continue. Come on now. As we continue to, well guys, there was an abrupt end to speaking and everything. It's because the batteries died on us while we were finishing up the video here. But again, thank you very much for all your continued support over the last 2 years. We hope you'll stick with us for how many more years? Many more, right?
Many, 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 many more years.
Amen. All right, and if you guys have any other questions or comments, please put them down below and everything. I'll get to them. I always try to respond to the comments within 24 hours. There's been a couple times I haven't been able to, but I try to respond to them as quick as I can. And, well, we hope you guys continue to be simply unbelievable. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next video, okay? God bless you. Bye. So, I think that went pretty good?
Yeah, I bet you.
Alright, go ahead and turn it off and we'll see how that went.
Yeah, but first, I'll make sure the video saves.